Hey Cancer, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. I am here for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and your and Venus. If you have strong Cancer placements anywhere in your chart and this message resonates in any way, shape, or form, hold on to it. If it doesn't, then let it go for somebody who it resonates for. Okay, so this is the Halloween, Happy Halloween spread. Also, Day of the Dead. This is for October 31st through November 6th. All of these decks have been pre-shuffled. I'm just going to go through and lay out the spread first, and then we'll go into the reading. These are all pre-shuffled, and during the pre-shuffle, I listened to music. The song that came up is "Hallowed Ground" by Bishop Briggs, which I think is complimentary to All Hallows Eve, Halloween. Go listen to that song, Google it for significance. That'll probably match the energy of this reading. We're using some really interesting decks today. It's the Santa Muerte, Book of the Dead Tarot, and Oracle. So it's a matching set. I love the messages, and I also love the artwork. Okay, so number 3. Knocking stuff over. And then I also have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. This is for Cancer, October 31st through the 6th, please, of November, Cancer. Author is Kyle Gray on this one. Very cool deck. Moon, this is beautiful. Take note of intuitive messages. Very watery. The moon controls the oceans. Cancer is a water sign, so there's significance there. We do have a full moon that's coming up on, I want to say it's on November 6th at the end of the week. Yeah, I think it might be. I talked about it last week in one of the readings. So there could be a big change taking place then. Okay. Top of the deck. Seduction, number 35. Number 35 might be significant to you. We will go into it after we lay these cards out. This for Cancer, October 31st through November 6th. Energy is timeless, so if you're seeing this message, after the holidays and the message still resonates, then hold on to it. It's still meant for you. Okay, so the energy going into this is the Two of Cups. It's a relationship, rekindling a relationship, wanting a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic, but it's just like offering that cup of love, that cup of emotion, that cup of, wanting to work together, right? Let's get 3 cards for Cancer, please. 3 cards for Cancer. Also, it's the water sign, right? Okay, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So somebody is coming out of a feeling of being like mental block, mental strain. Okay, this just flipped over. We've got the Tower. So there's a big event, something that's happening right now. Tower is generally destructive energy, also scorpionic energy, but doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It just means the crumbling of something, and when that happens, it's so it can be built back up on a stronger foundation, right? So there's some kind of chaos, some kind of turmoil, if you will, that's showing up in the present situation. What do we have coming in for the future? For Scorpio, I can't take all of these. I cannot take them all. That was a huge thing. Okay. Did I say Scorpio? I meant Cancer. For Cancer, what do we have coming in for Cancer? Thank you. Wow. So that's really crazy because I just said Scorpio or something, and this is literally same position, literally the same card that came out for Scorpio too. That's transformation. So you might be or have dealings currently with a Scorpio, or a Scorpio in your life. Could be anybody with strong Scorpio placements. And underneath the deck is the Emperor. The Emperor is the sign of Aries. So that might be significant in this read as well. The Emperor is the king of all kings. He's a fire sign. Could be, like I said, Aries, or it could be also Leo or Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. But that's just, he's the ruler, you know, the king of all kings. He is balanced. He has all elements, you know, in his chart probably, and he's able to make sound decisions based on logic, emotion. You know, he's good with business, but also, you know, an ideal family man. Just got a clarification on my phone as I said that. He can be really kind of hot-headed and tempestuous. Doesn't necessarily always think things through right away, but it's usually within good faith. He just does it, you know, pulls the trigger a little quickly. But that's just the underlying energy. Let's clarify these. What's the Eight of Swords in reverse, please, for Cancer? Thank you. The Hermit in reverse. So somebody's coming out of hermit mode. Somebody's coming out of that anxiety ridden. They're coming out of their shadow period, I feel like. They've gone within. I feel like there was something that happened and needed to kind of face their self, you know, their shadow, and really face the darkness. I think this tower is a good tower. They're now coming out of it and realizing the error of their ways, and they're being faced with it. And you know, when you face your fears, basically, good things happen, because that's when true transformation, which is the next card. That's what Santa Muerte. That's what the Santa Muerte card is. It's like phenomenal transformation, right? For all the good ways. Usually it's all the good ways. Doesn't mean that like it's going to transform in all the ways that you had hoped or expected, but it transforms in all of the ways that it needs to, if that makes sense. All right, so let's clarify the tower for Cancer, please. Clarify the tower for Cancer. Okay, they're sticking. That's too many. Okay, thank you. King of Presents, King of Pentacles. So somebody's coming in with some gifts. The King of Pentacles, he's usually a wealthy man. And like, look, he's going towards the past and wanting to offer these gifts to this hermit that's coming out of this hermit. Now, this hermit could be you, it could be another person, but this hermit is somebody that was quiet and being quiet, but now they're not being quiet. They're coming out of that. That's what that shadow period was also. All right, now Santa Muerte. Let's clarify Santa Muerte. Okay. Page of Needles. There's a spy. Somebody could be spying on this person. Huh. Interesting. You could be the spy, or you could be also spied on. I don't feel like that, though. I feel like it's this King of Pentacles, whoever that is. But there's major transformation going on up here for this Scorpio energy, for sure. And I feel like the Santa Muerte, this transformation, it could be this same person. Doesn't have to be a female, or I'm sorry, it doesn't have to be a male just because it's Emperor. It could be a female embracing masculine energy, right? And really taking charge of a situation for their self, their family. Underneath the deck, we've got the, like, putting down the burdens, finally taking care of a situation and really ending it. Like, it's over, you know, but in a good way. Candles, wands, it's about passion. That passion doesn't have to be intimate, obviously, but it can be about you know, what you're passionate about, work, career, that kind of stuff. It's fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So very fiery energy here. Justified is a word that I just heard. So then we've got number 3 for, this is not the right book. Where's it at? Here, no. Where is it? This is the tarot deck. Ah, it's underneath my phone. Sorry. Cancer. All right. So we're looking up number 3. Chaos. Interesting. So you might be, that's that this present tower energy. It's a little bit of chaos right now. This card represents the shapeless primordial soup, the alchemist's receptacle, the palette held by the artist before he starts painting, as shown in the art card number 26. Technical ability and knowledge are ready and abundant, but the final execution and the right route are needed to avoid dispersion. Without quick and aware action, you face the risk of drifting away, feeding entropy, or remaining trapped in a stalled situation. The advice of the dead: it's time for action. Analyze and choose all the opportunities available to you to quickly, without fear of cutting something out. So you need to look at all of your opportunities without cutting something out in order to, get past a situation. Take note of intuitive messages, and I feel like this is going to be telling you to trust your gut. But let's read more into this. Moon 126. The number 26 keeps on coming up for you. So use your intuition. Practice discernment. See through illusions and blockages. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and energy of receiving. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess, and so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, into somewhat interesting behavior. So when the moon appears to be in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems. The moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. Extended message. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your souls and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark, so ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. So something could be coming out by the time around the full moon. Is like true intentions, thoughts, feelings, and all of that for you, Cancer. Seduction, number 35. Sounds interesting. Okay. Keywords: passion and manipulation. Sex is the ultimate in desire and temptation. It is not the act of sex that betrays our resolve. It is the delicious journey of passion and pleasure that leads to it. It is the rush of excitement we feel when another can sense our darkest desires and bring them to the surface. It is the loss of control. It is the desire to at once find freedom and submission. The act of seduction is powerful. It is birthed in passion and sensuality. But beware, seduction is rarely as it seems. It can also be an act of manipulation. It is the rose that promises you much only to leave you pierced by its thorns. Beware of the sweet song of seduction when it comes to your spread. After a few moments of pleasure, is it worth a lifetime of regret? This card reminds you of the consequences found on the road of temptation. Are you allowing others to manipulate you with grand schemes that are too good to be true? It is time to break temptation's hold. It feels good to feel moments of love, acceptance, Perhaps abundance or fun, but be mindful of the cost of such moments. These experiences are free. You do not have to sacrifice your morals, values, or integrity to make another person happy. If someone asks you to do something that feels wrong, know that it probably is. Trust your intuition and follow your heart when temptation comes knocking. So I feel like you may be, I just heard scandal. I don't know why. If you're in the middle of something like that regarding sex or manipulation, just understand like that's the situation that's happening, and you should take the steps to step away from that and not be manipulated. Or you could have somebody in your world that is dealing with something like that, and that's why that card's coming up. But I feel like that's that chaos, that energy. We've got that Tower energy, and someone may be offering presents or gifts to try to resolve that energy. They may be spying to try to figure out what can that's what it is. This Emperor has a chaotic situation going on. It may involve multiple people, multiple situations or scenarios. And right now he's trying to figure out what he can do to make it better, what he can give to make it all better. He may even be resorting to spying on, people and their transformations to figure out how they can make it all better, and figure out a stable situation. That situation may come through. You may get, or there may be incoming information in regards to the situation coming in around the time of the full moon on the 6th. And I feel like, this isn't the same story or a definitive storyline for any one set of persons. This could be multiple different storylines. Take it as it resonates. But there's also some seduction involved in this as well. Cancer, what have you gotten yourself into? My goodness. That said, I hope you guys have a very interesting Halloween. And, know that this is the time for, where our spirits and our ancestors, we're able to speak and communicate with them. So, ask for their guidance, ask for their protection, ask, for their direction and how to resolve your situations here. And if you like what you saw, please make sure that you like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, leave some comments below if any of this resonates. If you'd like to book a reading or sign up for the newsletter, I'm going to be putting that out by the end of the year, and then I'll be doing monthlies afterwards. But yeah, make sure that you can get all of that information in the description below. But as you know, Cancer, it's together we grow. So I look forward to seeing you back here next week and reading for you. So I will see you on the flip side. Peace.